MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the San Francisco Giants and the Boston Red Sox. Red Sox baseball is next. Nate Eovaldi is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
A huge arm comes with Nathan Eovaldi, up towards 95 to 100 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Power pitcher deluxe. His best swing and miss pitch, though, is the split finger. He'll throw that to both righties and lefties.
Into the box, Mike Yastrzemski. He will lead this one off today. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. Up high, 2-1 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
3-1 to him now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Donovan Solano is on deck. The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
Batting second, the second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Next to bat for the Giants, Donovan Solano. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, runner goes for second, fouled away. Yastrzemski aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a liner. Foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. In there, a base hit.
Batting third, the left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. High and deep to right. Verdugo looks up. And that one is gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Buster Posey.
Buster Posey.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Now in the box, Brandon Belt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Count 1-0. Come on.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Here he comes on 2-0. High and away, not close. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
That one's in there. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
3 runs already home here. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And Belt will lay off ball 4 as he's able to reach on the base on balls.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in, Evan Longoria. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Lifted in the air out to right. After it is Verdugo. He gets there, and that's the second out. So it'll be the Giants DH, Wilmer Flores. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gives more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Line hard to the left side, but foul. The 1-1. 23 pitches already here in the first inning. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck too as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Benintendi has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Johnny Cueto is on the mound for the Giants in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Johnny Cueto's an interesting guy, man. Has a funky delivery. We call it the shimmy or the shake. He turns his back kind of Louis Tion style, throws from a lot of different arm angles, but his stuff is good. 93 to 96 miles an hour, good changeup and a good hard slider. The key with Johnny Cueto, keeping his pitch count down early on in the game.
At the plate, Alex Verdugo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dubon has it, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. First delivery to him on the way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a line drive. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Here now is Rafael Devers looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Cueto's ready. Here it comes.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Devers, right field and carrying well. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers, and the Red Sox are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
As we take a look at the pitch location here, you can see that the pitch wasn't even in the strike zone, but clearly that didn't matter.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The windup and the 0-1. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control. 1-2.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in the zone with a nice executed pitch.
There is Crawford. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. More baseball on the show right after this. Second inning set to go, and digging in is the outfielder Mauricio Dubon.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And that's taken for a called strike two.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Hit back up the middle. Arroyo brings it in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Yastrzemski. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Driven to deep right field. Verdugo backing up on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 7.
Ready for another chance? Donovan Solano. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here's the pitch.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes this the other way to right. Verdugo's got it, and with it the inning is over. Giants are down 1, 2, 3, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Last half of the second set to go, and next to hit is the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. And the pitch. To 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Andrew Benintendi waits on deck. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Striding into the box, Andrew Benintendi. He's set, and the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Cueto has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. A runner at first with no outs here. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To Crawford for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Stepping up to the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Cueto into his motion. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
2 out, nobody on. Outside and low, 3-0. Jackie Bradley Jr. would be next. Now a changeup just off the plate as that misses for ball 4.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So here now is Jackie Bradley, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Fastball well outside.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So stepping in, Christian Arroyo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Arroyo is playing second base today, but by trade he's most often considered a third baseman. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. How about that? Boston strands a couple. They still trail it here 3-1. Standing in, Alex Dickerson. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Alex Dickerson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. Pitch on the way. No balls and 1 strike.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
On the ground to third, and a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible, and if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
In is the third baseman Evan Longoria as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. San Francisco leads this one 3-1. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo.
The right fielder, Alex.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Crawford backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Now to the plate, Xander Bogaerts hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
A ball and a strike. Bogaerts just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Grounded back up the middle. Crawford to his left. He's there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Next for the Red Sox.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Cueto's ready. Here's the delivery. In there, strike 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the time run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. And it's fouled away. Got him swinging in the dirt. Posey's got it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch coming. Here it is. Wilmer Flores is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Arroyo fields cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Nope.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And he fouls this one off. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Mauricio Dubon, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 popped up, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The right fielder,
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, Devo. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
1-0 the count. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Softly on a line to third. The tag gets one, and he is in there. Now at the plate, Donovan Solano. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball hit hard to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The relay. Throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate, Alex Dickerson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants get a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 4-1 San Francisco. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Red Sox, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. That's inside.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Smoke toward the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Sanchez.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. Hit down the third baseline.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dubon has it, and there's one gone. Striding in for Boston, Andrew Benintendi.
Andrew Benintendi.
First delivery to him on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To Crawford for 1. On to Belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for 1.
Now batting.
Next up for the Red Sox, Bobby Dahlbeck. He drew a walk his first time up. Cueto pauses. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he misses with it. 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it over to Crawford at the bag, and the forced play will end the inning. Red Sox lead 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and now it'll be the catcher, Buster Posey.
Buster Posey.
First pitch of the at-bat. Taken but called a strike. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. And it's 1-2. The pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Gloved by Bogarts. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Last time through was a base hit. Now here's the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him. 0-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The ball and 2 strikes.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and Belt is aboard. It's a base hit.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Ryan Weber enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Ryan Weber.
So now to the plate, Evan Longoria, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 delivery. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is lined softly here to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Now that's popped up. Dahlbeck is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Ready once again, Wilmer Flores. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Four runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Dahlbeck is there for it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for San Francisco as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Jackie.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Junior.
Ball inside. 2 balls, no strikes.
Line drive base hit.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Christian Arroyo is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch.
Ball 3.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. A bouncer to the left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Alex Verdugo. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. 1 out and a runner on second base. And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes. Two and 1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch.
You got a full count. 3-2.
Xander Bogaerts is on deck. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Dickerson's going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch coming. Here it is. 2 out here and a runner at second. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Smokes this one into deep center field. Center fielder looking up to the track, to the wall, and it's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball two.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And that's over. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
This ball will be chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-2 the count for Rafael Devers.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. The three of us are back with more following this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping up as the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford.
Here comes the first pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit high and deep, carrying towards the corner. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Mauricio Dubon. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Hard hit ball to second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Yastrzemski. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Arroyo's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giants down in order, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Tyler Rogers enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Pitching for the Giants, number 71, Tyler Rogers.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
First pitch on its way.
Ball in.
Rogers Playing here in his age 29 season, he was taken in the 10th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Andrew.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. 2 out, nobody on. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Score holds at 4-3. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Donovan Solano.
Donovan Solano.
First pitch on its way.
Ooh, that pitch was up and in. That's one of those pitcher's purpose pitches, right? Fastball, something hard up and in. Now he can go down and away if he'd like.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
2-0.
Three and 0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is right there, one down. Alex Dickerson will stand in, and as he does, will. Now the pitch. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Here's Buster Posey now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Popped up. Dahlbeck in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
I got to count 2-2.
And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Shallow center. Bradley moving in, but he won't get there. It falls in, and the throw goes right by him at second.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoke, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
Striding in, Brandon Belt, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First offering on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
A ball and a strike now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit sharply on the ground. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Giants leave 1, and it remains a 4-3 game. Last half of the 7th here, and here comes the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And he lays off. Ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Now pitching forward.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Jackie Bradley Jr. will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the belt, the pitch. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that brings up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball 1. Garcia, a 27-year-old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Crawford ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Line towards center field. Dubon has it, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Austin Bryce has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 31, Austin.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Ready with the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's just out.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
At the plate now, Wilmer Flores. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. His prior history versus this arm, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Fouled off. Skied into very shallow right. Verdugo's on the move. The play is made, but they're going to challenge his arm. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Ready now, Brandon Crawford. He was hunched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Hard hit ball to second. Arroyo brings it in. Throw gets him. 2 down. Into the box now, Mauricio Dubon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Men on third with 2 down. Just a bit late and he's fallen behind. 0-2. Nothing in 2. The pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Arroyo fields cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Francisco, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Reyes Maranta is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 54.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the shortstop.
He's set. Here it comes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
In now, Rafael Devers, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Outside, 3-0 now. One out, nobody on. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2. Skied into straightaway right. Yastrzemski is camped under this one. And that's out number 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Too high, and it's 3-0. Three and 1 to Martinez. Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still trail it here 4-3. Josh Taylor enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Mike Yastrzemski, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
The 1-0. Hit sharply toward the right side. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. add on, give some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a one-run lead.
Into the box now, Donovan Solano. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
Now batting, the left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next it'll be the outfielder, Alex Dickerson. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
Ball inside.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball three.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Popped up. Bogarts has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Nothing further in the San Francisco ninth. Last chance for the Red Sox. They trail by a run. It's 4-3. Tony Watson is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 56, Tony Watson.
Standing in, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
The catcher, Christian Vasquez.
He's set and the pitch.
That's out.
The 1-0 pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball two.
Ball three as the sinker misses just off the black that time.
Well, ball three there, and you know the Sox would love to start an inning. Hey, a leadoff walk would be a great thing right now.
In there, 3-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And I believe your tying run's going to be in scoring position right away as this is down for extra bases.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
No balls and a strike to count. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
Ball one strike.
ready. Now the pitch. Hit softly on the ground to third. Up with it is Longoria. No problem here. One away. Now at the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. From the stretch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Drilled right back up the middle. Scooped up. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up. Here's Jackie Bradley now, and he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Hard ground ball to third. And it's a base hit. And we are tied here in the ninth.
Boy, D-Row, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the ninth and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the ninth inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
Jairo Munoz will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. In there for strike one, 0-1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dickerson's under it. And no problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Jairo Munoz will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Jairo Munoz.
We are into extra innings, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Nope.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And he misses 2-1. Grounded back up the middle, reined in. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. So in now for San Francisco, Brandon Belt. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And there's ball 2 now.
Count is 2-1.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss. So a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
To the plate now, Evan Longoria, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1 offering. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this is going to be a base hit for Longoria.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
So now to the plate, Wilmer Flores. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. Grounded foul off to the right. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. Here comes the go-ahead run. And the runner from first comes around to score.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And it's quickly 0-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. Giants will have to be content with just the 1. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Giants 5 and the Red Sox 4. bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Looking up is the center fielder. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Solo shot to right center, and we are tied again.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Wandy Peralta, lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here. Stepping in now, Rafael Devers, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. A ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Two out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The 0-2 changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Lays off 2-2 now. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. A solo shot here to left. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this.
6-5 the final today. The Red Sox get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Josh Taylor takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Giants, 5 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours